guys. Sorry about my morning voice, but welcome to a day in my life. So guys, the first thing I like to do in the morning is I like to just take a shower, brush my teeth, get all that stuff out of the way. So I'm gonna do all that, and I'll see you guys right after that. So guys, I'm downstairs now, and I just kind of want to take you through exactly what I eat for breakfast every day. I'm about to make it. I pretty much eat the same thing every day. It's pretty much just going to be eggs and yogurt. So I make 3 eggs, fry them, and then just some yogurt. I'll show you guys how I make that. It's actually pretty good. So if you guys want to make the same thing at your house, I guess you can. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys that real quick. So here are the eggs that I'm using. I like to use these eggs that I get from the store. They're cage free, so I guess that's good for the environment maybe. And what I like to do is I like to take 3 of them, 3 moderately large eggs. So like these 3 seem pretty good. And first thing I'll do is I'll put the pan on medium heat, let it heat up a little bit. And the next step is I take my yogurt right here. This is just Greek yogurt, low fat, plain. I don't like to put too much sugar inside of it. I like to sweeten it up by putting honey inside of it. So I have a big thing of honey right here. I'm just gonna leave that off to the side. And then what I'll do is I'll get myself a nanner right here, grape banana, as you can see. And what I'll do is I'll normally only eat half of this in my yogurt, so I'll cut it up. I can show you on a cutting board. I'll take a cutting board kind of like this, and then what I'll do is I'll kind of just lay it off to the side, take the banana, peel it real quick, just take around half of it, not much more than this. I try to cut the banana up into fairly small pieces. I kind of try to just, slice it all the way down, and then after that, slice it in half a further bit, so you guys will see in a second here. As you guys can see, this is kind of how I like to cut up my banana, and now I'm just gonna kind of, crack the eggs on the pan right here. It's pretty straightforward. What I'll do is I'll just take my spatula, get myself a decent healthy scooping of butter, and I'll just kind of try to, coat the pan so that it doesn't stick too much to the pan. And also the eggs get a pretty good flavor off of that. Make sure if you guys use butter, make sure you spread it across the whole pan, because you should just expect that it will seep across as you guys are cooking. Then I take these eggs, obviously crack them, pretty straightforward. And the reason I like to eat 3 eggs every day, I don't know, apparently they're really, really good for you. I've heard recently the eggs are very solid health foods. And, I'm just trying to level up my health, as you can say, this summer. And the best way, in my opinion, to do that is to change your diet, and that's what eggs are for. And so while the eggs are cooking, kind of what I'll do is I'll take this bowl right here, as you guys can see in this little corner, and I'm gonna fill this up with yogurt. It's a pretty decently big bowl, as you guys can see right here. It's like pretty big, around as big as my hand, maybe a little smaller. I'll take a spoon and just, fill up the bowl around 3/4 of the way, maybe. I'll fill it up around this much, and then kind of what I'll do is I'll take it over to this cutting board here, kind of leave it on this side, as you guys can see. And then what I'll do is I'll take this honey that I got right here, and I'll just crack it open. And then literally I'll just drizzle a bunch of honey on top of this whole yogurt bowl. I think that this is one of the best ways to get your yogurt sweet without adding too much processed sugar into it. I love it. And once it's about that much honey, I'll sort of, just close the honey thing, put it back. And then I'll just try to mix it up. I'm not gonna be able to do this with one hand very easily. So I'm gonna put you guys back down to see the eggs cooking. But that's pretty straightforward. And once I'm done with that, the yogurt's pretty much almost done now. I just gotta add fruit and some granola as well. I actually love honey in my yogurt more than I like vanilla flavored yogurt, just because I think it just tastes better. I think it tastes much more like natural. Whereas sometimes vanilla yogurt tastes a little fake sometimes. I don't really know why. And as you guys can see, I put the bananas inside of the yogurt right here. Hands get a little messy, but you got, have it. Eggs are almost ready to flip. I'll season them in a second. And then after that, I get this granola. This is my favorite granola in the whole world. I love it. It tastes so good. So if you guys are looking for some healthy and also pretty tasty granola with not too much sugar, I'd recommend. Seriously, consider it. Now it's time to flip my eggs. So I am pretty simple when it comes to seasoning them. I just like salt and pepper. So this is some pink Himalayan salt. Just a little bit of salt. It seems pretty good. And then also some pepper as well right here. Pretty straightforward, if you ask me. And then we just take the spatula, and this is pretty simple. I kind of like to just take all of them like a big omelet and sort of flip them over, just like that. And then it's pretty straightforward. I just like to kind of cut them up with my spatula and make sure that they're in bite-sized pieces so that I don't have too much trouble eating them in a little bit. Cut them up just like that. And then I'll try to let them cook a little bit more just so that the yolk hardens. I'm not a big fan of runny yolk, but I have no real preference. So this is pretty much good for the bite-sized pieces. And I'll kind of just let them finish cooking right here. And now to finish up with the yogurt, I just add some granola. So it's pretty straightforward. I'll take the granola, just kind of dump a helping of that into this yogurt right here. I know it's tough for you guys to see, but it's kind of off to the left. Once I'm done with that, put the granola back, of course. And then I'll just take my yogurt bowl, as you guys can see right here, and I'll just mix it up. Mix the granola with the fruit and the yogurt. I think it tastes really good. Sometimes, yeah, I do add a little bit too much of everything, and it kind of spills over the edges of the bowls, but today's actually looking like a good day for that. I don't think I added too much of anything. It's pretty much a perfect bowl. And then for that case, the yogurt is all done. So what I'll do is I'll take the cutting board and just toss it in the sink real quick, rinse it off. And now the eggs also look like they're almost done. So I'll just make sure real quick, make sure the yolks aren't too runny anymore. And then after that, all I'll do is I'll just grab a plate and a fork as well. And then I'll just literally take the eggs right here, shake them around, and then just dump them on the plate. That's pretty self-explanatory to me. Turn off the heat, make sure the pan isn't burning. The eggs are really hot when they first come off the pan, so obviously wait a little bit before you eat them. But this right here is pretty much my breakfast. So we got a yogurt bowl with some granola and banana, and then just some eggs seasoned with salt and pepper. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I eat it pretty much every single day. There hasn't really been a day in the past like 6 months that I haven't eaten this if I can help it. And I love it. It's a great breakfast. So now I'm gonna take you guys upstairs and show you what I do while I'm eating breakfast at my setup. So now we're here at my setup. I got, my water, of course, right here, food all ready to go, and then my setup's all ready to go for the day as well. And this is kind of the time of the day where I like to just sit down, kind of go through my computer, see what's new on YouTube, see what's new in Fortnite, just kind of log into everything, kind of get set for the day. So you guys are pretty much gonna see me doing that for the next around like 15-20 minutes while I eat my breakfast. It's pretty straightforward. And something funny you guys can probably see is I have all of my next video ideas as the wallpaper on my computer so that I don't really forget them. It's something that helps. Like, as you guys can see, I'll try to show you right here. As you guys can see, I recently did make this is what I'm making right now, the day in the life video, but if you guys have been watching my channel recently, I did make the new season meta, the solos, duos, drop spots, the good movement process of a pro video. I'm kind of going through it, and every time I run out of ideas, I just make a whole new background and wallpaper for my computer just like that. And I just think that that's something that's it keeps me organized when it comes to, making content and having the ideas for it and making sure I stick on what I'm trying to do for a given season or a meta or whatever it is. So that's pretty much what it is in terms of my video ideas as my wallpaper, which is something I find kind of funny. Now guys, at this point in my day, I start working on some variety of something for the channel. So for today, I'm just gonna be working on a thumbnail and a script for my next video. Basically, I'm just gonna be making the thumbnail, making the script, and then tomorrow is when I'm actually gonna record and edit the whole video. That's kind of how I like to do it. I kind of have 2 days. One of them is kind of like a plan and make the video, like get all the material, understand what I'm making, research it, write a script for it, make the thumbnail. And then the next day is, sort of record and edit, because recording and editing, I feel like it's really helpful when I do those two things back to back. I like to record, maybe take a break for a bit, then come back and edit. And in today's video, I'm just gonna be making the thumbnail, and I'm just gonna be working on the script and different information for it, getting all that stuff. And then after that, I think I might be playing some of a different video game, not Fortnite this time. I mean, I will obviously play some Fortnite later, but instead of Fortnite, I think I might be playing some Overwatch today, because it's been a while since I've played, and I don't know, I just wanted to switch it up, wanted to play something different, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm gonna be working on this thumbnail, and yeah. And so guys, this is the finished thumbnail that I came up with. It's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, there's gonna be a video that I'm making on the best audio settings. And as you guys can see, it's just a pretty standard thumbnail. This took me about 10 minutes to make, give or take. And yeah, now we're moving on to the script. Alright guys, so I'm downstairs once again. Now I'm going to be getting some lunch, and for lunch today I have some rice, some chicken, and I have some soup that I'm going to put on top of the chicken. It's kind of just something I like to eat. It's pretty healthy. I mean, I try to keep it healthy, So that's pretty much what I got for lunch today. But in terms of what I'm doing after this, I'm pretty much going to eat some lunch. And I think I'm going to play some video games, some Overwatch, like I said before, for fun. And then afterwards, probably just going to be, going around, maybe going to the gym, seeing what I have to do for the rest of the day. And I'm going to take you guys along with me. So stay tuned. So guys, I got my lunch right here, got some water, and then obviously got the rice, the soup, and the chicken. I'm going to eat this, guys, and after I'm done eating, I'm going to start playing some Overwatch. So let's get right into that. Alright guys, so now that I'm done playing some Overwatch, I'm going to head over to the gym. Today we're going to be doing shoulders and arms. It's probably my favorite day at the gym. And yeah, be sure to stay tuned for Alright guys, so it's around 6, and now that I'm done playing for the day, I'm done making videos, I'm done playing Overwatch, I'm done doing pretty much everything I do in a normal day. Since it is summer, I like to go and hang out with some of my friends from school, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. So I'm not really going to film too much there just because there's not too much for you guys to see there, and I know it is a part of the day in my life, but yeah, in terms of dinner, I'm just going to eat dinner with them, and that's pretty much all. So that's a day in my life for the most part. I wake up, eat breakfast, work on videos, go to the gym, stuff like that, hang out with my friends. And that's my day in the life. I know you guys are maybe wanting to see what I do with my friends, but truthfully, that's just what I do. I pretty much every day follow the same routine. Never really changes unless I'm going somewhere or I'm not at home for whatever reason. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And I also wanted to let you guys know, I will be using my face in some videos coming up, using face cam for maybe, commentary, maybe some gameplay, whatever it is. You guys will be seeing a lot more of this face right here. So be sure to get more used to it and enjoy, because I'm really looking forward to it, and this is kind of a new chapter in my channel. And for the 2 people that always kept commenting day 1, day 2 of asking Sonata to make a day in the life video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video especially. And if you guys comment, I'll maybe pin one of you. So yeah, but that's about it for this video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.